Hey guys, Chris here, and today I am with two of the best, the QX65 and the QX60, our most popular selling car and our newest car. Both have the same engine, same transmission, same drivetrain. Both of these are in deep emerald green. Both have the stone interior, both are the autograph trim, and both have the Klipsch personalized audio system. So, what makes them different? What makes them similar? And which one is worth your money? Starting with the QX60 here, the first thing you're gonna notice is these special wheels just for the autograph trim. They have that dark chrome coloring, which matches the trim along the door and the windows that goes all the way down to the end here where it says autograph, to let everyone else know that you have the best of the best when it comes to the QX60. Another few things, this has the two-tone paint, so you have the black roof and the black mirror caps on this. Let's check out the front. The first thing that pops out to me is this big, endless 3D logo that lights up, but all the QX60s have that. Doesn't matter what trim. Specific to the autograph trim, you get that dark chrome that matches the wheels, that matches the trim, and matches the rear emblems once we get there in the back. Front parking sensors, Lux and above, that's standard, as well as a little more dark chrome down here. Little accents like that make a difference to me. Updated 2026, 2027 headlights with a few different LED. They broke them up a little bit more, as well as that design inside the housing of the kimono kind of wrapped over itself. Very specific, very Japanese. Standing in the back of the QX60 now, you're gonna see more of that dark chrome coloring on the badging. LED strip all the way across, which looks really nice at night. Visible rear wiper, swooping spoiler on top of the roof here that holds the third brake light, and one shark fin antenna, which means this doesn't have the ProPilot 2.1, the hands-free drive that Infiniti offers. On all of our cars, it is just an option this one does not have. Four-wheel drive is standard on the autograph with the tow package and wiring harness built in. It'll tow 6,000 pounds like I mentioned earlier. Silver trim on the rear bumper. I think that's maybe just to break up all the darkness here. No exhaust visibility, but at least it doesn't have the fake exhaust in the bumpers anymore. That's a plus. Cargo space. Now this is one of the biggest things Infiniti compared to the QX60 and their QX65, or at least it's the biggest marketing push, right, on the 65. It was the amount of cargo space that you have with the 65, losing the third row. But for me, I like the option of having the third row if I have a family at all. As a single guy, I'm probably not gonna go to the QX60 anyways. I don't need this much room, but for anyone with a family who is the target demographic, and probably while you're watching this video, then I like having the option for a third row, because most of the time, you're just gonna do this and have plenty of trunk space when you need it. Also have the ability to bring up both third row seats via a button, so if you have a bad back, you don't have to reach over and pull them up or anything like that, which I really like. And then when you have the grandparents or the aunts or a bunch of kids that you're taking to soccer practice and you need the third row, you can even recline them a little bit so that it doesn't feel so like you hate me because I'm in the third row type of thing. Sitting in the second row of the QX60 is actually a really nice experience. I know all the guys that go on test drives, they never complain when they're back here. First of all, you're on zero gravity seating technology, which you hear a lot, but it really does separate the seat from the rest of the chassis. Also, the second row sits higher than the front row, so it kind of reduces car nausea, allows you to see the road better, which is a really nice experience if you've never had that. Instead of being like sunken down here just staring at headrest, it's a really nice kind of change to be able to see kind of what the driver sees. Only captain chairs in the autograph, so you get your little armrest here. You also get heated seats, USB ports, USB-C, so it's fast charging, a cup holders, and it's also a removable center console. So if you need to get in and out, you can do that. In 2026, you still have your sunshades. 2027, they remove them, FYI. Real wood trim back here, the Klipsch audio system. Let's hop in the third row and let me show you that it's really not that bad. You press that one button electronically, it all shifts forward. All I'm gonna do now is step here and then squeeze on in. First of all, let's close this seat down. And as you can see, I do have room for my leg here. Cup holders, one USB-C port over there, and my seat, if I grab this handle here, if you can see it, I can recline it. The space where my feet have to go is a little narrow for an adult, so you could just split this, and then you'd have plenty of room, plenty of that person as well, and pretty good headroom for a 5'10" adult. I mean, 6'5" adult. right? But yeah, it's not a bad place to be, especially if I can recline this. I still get air conditioning vents here, and then you can tell right here, I also get my own speaker, so I don't feel like I'm not part of the party. My own way to get out, push that button, everything flies forward, and I don't feel trapped like I'm waiting for someone to let me out. This is the most important part of the car. While the outside looks cool or whatever, it matters where you're gonna be seated and spending most of your time. What do you see here? Starting with the black headliner, which is a very modern kind of German thing, which I love. You get the Eclipse audio system everywhere, including in the headrest. And then new for 2027, the Eclipse audio in the headrest will also play music if you have it for front speakers only, like you have sleeping passengers in the rear, which is very cool because you used to only do navigation and phone calls. This one has the stone interior, like we mentioned, so you get that really nice semi-aniline quilted leather here and on the seats with this really fancy kind of gold stitching here as well, which I really like, the gold piping. This has the intelligent cruise control system, ProPilot 1.1, the 10.8-inch heads-up display with two 12.3-inch digital displays. Our camera system for 2026 got all newly updated. Bird's eye view, invisible hood view, you have the super wide angle view, real wood trim all across here, which I really love. On the passenger side, again, it kind of looks more like the kimono slicing through it, which I really love. Smart rear view mirror, which is pretty much just slang for a camera as your rear view mirror option, which works really well if you have the third row headrest up because it does block some of your space back there. Memory seats in the doors, both passenger and driver, and of course the dark gray on top of the light gray on the wear points as well. Under the hood here is a VC turbo 4-cylinder 2-liter engine. They've been using it, Nissan and Infiniti, for almost 10 years now. What's very cool about this when it came out, the VC stands for variable compression. And what that does is it allows the engine to change the compression ratio on the fly. 268 horsepower, 286 pound-feet of torque, and again, with 6,000 pound towing capacity. The QX65 has the same motor, same updates as the 2026 later into 2027 QX60s with TCM updates, ECU updates, as well as a different sound deadening system that pumps a little bit of engine noise inside, making it just sound smoother, more luxurious compared to 2025 and early 2026 models. And that's the QX60. Let's jump over to the QX65 now, do a quick walk around, and let's talk about the similarities, the differences, and let's make a decision on which one is right for us, or for you, or for me, in general. Standing in front of the QX65 now, the first thing that comes out to me is it's almost like a mini QX80 right here. You have your headlights separated from your turn signals and daytime running lights, just like the QX80. Also, you get this really radical looking QX65 autograph, all blacked out grille, crazy pattern through here, as well as your front sensors and more black paint down in the lower part of the bumper. Really looks good, the contrast on the green deep emerald paint, as well as the black two-tone paint job. Walking down the side of the QX65, the first thing you're gonna notice, the first thing I notice, is these 21-inch wheels. That's pretty cool. They're only available on the autograph trim. Everything else has 20s and smaller. I also like how they finally painted the fender flares. The QX60 has kind of that plastic, non-painted look. Obviously, it probably repels chips and sand and things like that, but I love the paint. It's very modern. I'd also like to see an option where the body color is also painted as the fenders. Maybe in the future, you get the blacked out mirror caps with the black two-tone roof, just like the autograph trim on the QX60. Though you don't get dark chrome here or black, you get silver trim, kind of that satin silver, so at least it's not chrome, and no autograph badging down here, which is fine, I guess. You just have to tell people that you're running on 21s, and that's how you have the autograph trim. And then, of course, the swooping design of the famous FX. What do you guys think? Do you think they did a good job replicating a modern version of what the FX brought to the world? I'll let you decide. Standing in the back of the QX65, again, these taillights are pretty sick looking. Like, what a unique design. I love when manufacturers do something with taillights. I think the X3 for a long time had that halo design, like the halo sword, and I really enjoyed those. They were kind of 3D, and now Infiniti's done the same with the QX65. So I really like this. I like how the wiper is hidden under here, so it's not sitting on the glass. I also like the swooping design of it in the back. You get blacked out emblems, not dark chrome, so it matches the grille. Kind of a really cool, aggressive rear diffusing bumper. No exhaust though. What's up with that? Why is Infiniti afraid of showing exhaust tips? I know Audi's doing that now too, where they're doing fake exhaust tips. To me, something that was very specific about Infiniti was the sound that the FX and the G37, G35 made, and they've kind of removed that. Infiniti, tell us why. Cargo space. It's the thing that they talked about the most when they were talking about this car. It's the FX, but check out the cargo space. Check out our cargo space. You can fit 4 golf bags in here, which I don't know why you would ever have 4 golf clubs bags in your car, but that was the thing. You also have more storage down here, about the same size as the QX60, and you have the kind of bumper protection up here. While the QX60 had that dark chrome, this has more of that satin silver. No third row here. Obviously, that's the whole thing because you get cargo space instead of it. You also get the option to fold your seats via buttons, but you can't bring them back up. So all you do is roll over here, press these down, and you hope to God no one is sitting there or you don't have anything that can break. I really thought that they were gonna kind of reduce that speed of it or somehow maybe add some kind of spring in there to just kind of lower it nicely. To bring them back up, you have to walk around the car, open the door, hold your handle up, and then there you go. Let's hop inside to the second row, see what it's like compared to the QX60. Few things you're going to notice. While it does have that kind of really high stadium seating, almost higher than the QX60, it does kind of reduce your headroom here. Sitting like a normal human, I mean, yes, I can recline these, but I probably only have about 6 inches of space there. Now it does have Klipsch audio system, heated seats, quilted leather with the autograph trim, no sunshades, but neither does the 2027 QX60. That's just gone in general. Black headliner, just like the QX60 as well, and bench seat so you can fit a third person, while the autograph QX60 only has captain chair. In the back here, you do get your air condition controls, air condition vents in here, just like the QX60. You lose your AC adapter, but you still have your 2 USB-C plugs for fast charging. Sitting in the QX65 driver's seat, it feels the exact same as the QX60. So if you enjoy the QX60, you're gonna enjoy this as well. Quilted leather, gold piping through here, two-tone on a stone interior, wood trim with quilted leather on the dash. You do lose the memory seat option on the passenger side on the QX65. I'm not sure why they took that away, but you still have the same personalized audio system from Klipsch, 12.3-inch digital screens, heads-up display that's 10.8 inches, and of course, the awesome camera system with the smart rearview mirror. The update to 2027 here, other than losing sunshades, is the updated charger, the wireless charging pad. So now it's a magnet that is raised up with some cooling fans. So a problem we had with the 2022 Plus QX60s is that wireless charging got really hot and sometimes wouldn't even charge your phone because your phone would overheat. So this really awesome updated magnet design, also available in the 2027 QX60s, is a really cool option. You also get the heated, cooled, and massaging seats up front here as well. Now I will talk about one thing. I did a video where it was just a point of view of starting up your first QX65. And everyone, literally everyone mentioned the constant beeping sound before you put on your seatbelt. Now, most of the times when you start up a car, it beeps a few times, 3, 4, 5 times to kind of let you know, hey, put on your seatbelt. And then that seatbelt warning doesn't start again until you kind of start driving, right? Well, for 2027, government regulation says that for 30 seconds when you start your car, it has to warn you to put on your seatbelt. So that's what happens in this now. So not starting it up, just turning it on. You can hear the beeping and it doesn't stop. It's not an Infiniti thing. It's a government regulation thing saying that, hey, for 30 seconds when you start up a 2027 or newer car, it has to beep like that to remind you to put on your seatbelt. Okay? So it's not Infiniti. Don't blame us or don't blame them. Blame the government for that. And then you also get your panoramic sunroof in here as well. Pretty much the same option as the QX60. And that's it, guys. That's my comparison of the QX60 versus QX65. I was going to do a drive video of both and then compare them, but I really think you should come in to experience that yourself. My opinion is that they drive the exact same. Well, they have the same engine, they have the same transmission, they have the same drivetrain, and they pretty much weigh the same. So why would they drive any differently, right? So on that note, you go, well, Chris, why would you buy a QX65 compared to a QX60 then? Well, there's a few reasons, I guess. The first one would be you love the FX and what it was. Maybe it brought memories when you were younger, or you had great times with that car. You like the 21-inch wheels, or you like the really cool taillight design. Maybe you just like the new of the new, and you know what? Cargo space matters more than anything else, including having a third row. Then the QX65 is your car. Now, if any of those things aren't really a big deal, maybe you never had an FX, you don't even know what that is, having the third row option at least once a year is worth it to you, and then the idea you could put them down and have almost the same cargo space as a 65, and then the unique 20-inch wheels on that compared to the 21s, that's good enough for you as well, then maybe that QX60 is the way to go. But I'll let you guys decide. You got to come on in and drive them both. Come say hi. I got a bunch of these free Infiniti sunglasses so you can look as cool as I do. Happy to give you one when you come in. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment below on which one you would buy. See ya.